In this video, the interactive teaching strategy called 4 Corners will be presented. The 4 Corners activity allows students to explore concepts, ideas, or content by considering their own opinion and those of others. Students are presented with a series of statements and 4 possible choices as answers. The students must determine which of the choices best represent their view or understanding of the topic. Students have the opportunity to discuss their choices with others who made the same selection, as well as hear perspectives of those who made different choices. Through the structured process, the students may enhance their understanding of an issue, which can lead to refinement and clarification of their initial view. Through this teaching method, students will gain practice with many skills, such as the ability to articulate views, listen to others, collaborate to form position statements, and evaluate positions. Important dispositions that can be fostered are civility, the willingness to listen to and consider diverse perspectives, respect for the diversity of views, and an appreciation that public discourse can lead to deeper understanding of issues. To prepare for this activity, the instructor must create statements related to the topic of study. Each statement must have the possibility of 4 choices. The 4 choices can be posted on signs that are placed at each of the 4 corners of the classroom. Be sure to clear space for the students to stand at each corner. The opinions or answers can also be shown on an overhead in multiple choice format, while each corner of the room is labeled as A, B, C, or D. For the activity in this video, the 4 choices will be 1. To vote, 2. To run for public office, 3. To share your views with public officials, and 4. To educate yourself on public issues. To begin the activity, explain to the students you will read a statement to them, and there will be 4 options for a response to the statement. The students will choose a response that best represents their position or opinion on the statement. Next, read the statement to the class and allow time for students to independently think about the choices and to respond. You can ask them to write down their answer and reasons for their choices. This is helpful for students to clarify their thoughts and to prepare them to share their reasoning with others. Then, instruct students to move to a corner of the room that corresponds to their choice. Once the students have gathered in the corners of the classroom, ask them to discuss with others in the same position why they made that selection. After several minutes of discussion, ask for representatives from each group to present a group summary of the opinions. Instruct students to listen to all representatives in order to understand the reasons why their classmates made other choices. Once all of the groups have had an opportunity to offer summaries, you may introduce a new statement related to the topic. Once again, students should have some time to reflect on the statement and determine their response before moving to the corner that represents their view. Once students move, the process of discussion and sharing is continued. This sequence can be repeated as many times as the instructor sees fit. Remember, the goal of this activity is to stimulate the students' thinking about a topic and to consider different perspectives of the topic. When the activity is completed, there are many ways you can follow up on this exercise. Students can reflect about how the activity changed or reinforced their original opinion. This can be done in small groups or a whole class discussion. Students could also reflect through writing. Some of their views may have been strengthened by addition of new evidence and arguments, while others may have changed altogether. It's quite possible that some students will be more confused or uncertain about their views after the 4 Corners activity. While uncertainty can feel uncomfortable, it's an important part of the understanding process and represents an authentic wrestling with questions that have no clear right or wrong answers. This provides an opportunity to build on students' knowledge through further study. Therefore, asking students to consider the same questions after several weeks of study can be an interesting way for students to understand how their views are shaped by more information.